Alright, so before we start the video today, I just want to make sure I say like and subscribe. And also I got 100 on that chem test, just to let everybody know, just in case you haven't heard. I got 100 on that chem test.
And the chem test before.
Banger.
100 on 100.
Hundreds on hundreds. That's what I'm saying. And also, I got a new scholarship. That was pretty nice. New scholarship. So, money coming in, grades going up, everything's going great. What else? Well, I guess today's topic of today's video is going to be the physics final. So, I'm just going to go over my thoughts. I'll maybe get some of David's input. But otherwise, yeah, let's get this video started. So, first thing, I would say the
conceptual questions.
The conceptual questions are pretty easy. I'm gonna be honest.
They were mostly easy, but like the last of the new topics.
Yeah.
I didn't really understand.
Which one? The
ice melt.
The ice melt. So we'll go in reverse order here a little bit. So the last page was basically like.
That was 4 questions, right?
It was 4 questions about like angular momentum, and it's basically all about angular momentum, and it's just what happens when ice melts at the poles, and then
what happens to
the water goes to the equator. So your moment of inertia becomes greater, so your angular velocity has to go down to conserve angular momentum, basically. So you just kind of answer the questions based off of that, and then yeah, I mean, I was expecting a precession question on there, but there wasn't one. Precession was pretty hard for me to get until it kind of clicked, but yeah, I spent a lot of time studying that, so it's kind of upsetting that it didn't show up there. What else? I mean,
conceptual question. I think I got a few wrong in the first one.
You got a few wrong.
Yeah.
I think I got all of them right. Low key, I think I aced it. There was one where it was like, is the force of friction? I don't remember the wording, but if it's mu SN, always mu SN, and I said it was, but I'm not exactly sure. What do you think?
Too. I thought it's always mu SN. That's all.
Yeah, because mu SN can be mu S can be any value in between, but I think the force of friction is always force of friction static is always equal to that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, M is equal to mg.
Mg or mg cos theta.
Yeah.
It wasn't like mu mg, which would have been wrong.
Yeah.
It was mu n. So I think I got it right, but I'm not really sure.
What? Let's ask chat.
No, I'm not touching chat this week. So one other thing, I am not touching chat the entire finals week because I'm gonna do everything on my own. I don't condone the use of AI. I think AI is bad for the environment and bad for the development of society.
For the RAM situation.
What?
Yes, the RAM situation.
It's not about RAM. It's about ethics. I don't think AI is to be used as like. I think that if you're not using AI, you're falling behind. Honestly, but
if you're abusing it,
I think I can do better without AI than I can with AI because then it's just the AI learning, not me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah. I mean, I don't want to go into specifics over the questions, just in case that's like an academic integrity issue. However, I will say I prepared a lot more than I think I should have. Yeah, I mean, what else can I think of? I'll say, I mean, it really wasn't that bad. I mean, I was studying for maybe 2 or 3 days.
4? I thought you were studying for 4 days.
Yeah, it might have been 4, I guess. Yeah, I started studying about Tuesday. But like same time, I'm working on my final project for design, and that should have been done so much earlier, but we were kind of dilly-dallying over it. Multiple choice. So one thing about the multiple choice is if you got it wrong, you would lose a point. But I'm sorry, Mr. DeVet, I felt so bad about manhandling your test that I thought it'd be better for me to gamble and lose a point on my multiple choice. That's how bad I was beating up your test, bro. Like boom! Let's fucking go. I aced that shit, bro.
Let's go.
It was sick. There was one question about like center of mass.
Oh,
like a graph of distance or like position over time.
Oh, yeah.
And you have your center of mass and then two blocks, they collide.
What was wrong with that graph?
I said
The
it was
COM.
wrong because the velocity of the center of mass changed with no outside force.
I said the line of the center of mass in the graph should like stay straight because it.
Yeah, that's the velocity. Your slope,
Oh.
the slope of your distance, your your,
Slope of distance is velocity.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just wrote the line of COM should have stayed straight.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, thoughts about the test itself. I asked one of the TAs if like I could leave, and she said I had to wait until the last 15 minutes. Thankfully, that wasn't true. You can leave before that. You just have to sign the attendance, which also took forever. I mean, I finished in like 15 minutes, and then I looked it over once or twice just to make sure. But yeah, it was really simple. I mean, I got in and out, but like
The stress.
I was not even like it was just waiting for the attendance sheet to get all the way down the row because there's probably about 50 people behind you if you're sitting at the front. I was sitting near the front and it took a while.
I was sitting like right at the entrance.
Really?
Yeah, cause like you know the barrier, you just go around it and you see me, cause I'm sitting right there.
Why would you do that?
Why not?
I didn't want to sit at the very back because, like, looking over everybody, it was kind of scary. I don't know. It made me lose my focus when I walked in initially. And there's just hundreds of seats. It was crazy.
It was like 400 seats or something.
Yeah. I don't know. Place is huge when it's empty like that. But no, I low-key hawked a loogie while I was writing the test, and I had to swallow it back down. That was kind of gross. Do not... that... Just not ideal.
But what
I regret that one. It was kind of gross.
Spit it out onto someone?
No, I didn't spit it out on someone.
Yeah, you swallowed it.
Yeah, I just swallowed it, bro.
But what could you have done else?
Nothing else, but it's just not great.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think about the test here.
Okay.
But like I'm coming up blank on the questions here because most of them were pretty simple. It was just like easy. Oh. Okay, so Luke got one of these wrong, I think. So it was the pulley with a mass on one side.
Oh, the heavy wheel?
The heavy pulley, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So the first thing to do in that question was to...
Full body diagram, right?
Yeah, so you're doing the
block.
You're doing the block, and then you do the pulley, what is it called?
Heavy pulley.
No, what's the diagram called?
R.
The diagram.
What's
R.
FBD, full body.
Full body diagram, yeah. So first you drew your full body diagram. For my full body diagram, on the block I had mg pulling down, and then t pulling up, and then acceleration of 4.8, I think, something like that.
Yeah. It also asks for Newton's second law.
Yeah, so your Newton's second law was just T minus mg equals negative ma.
Yeah, because A is going down, so it's negative.
Yep. So then you have your second part, which was your pulley. And when you wrote your second law, you had to use your torque second law, so it was net torque equals I alpha, alpha being your angular acceleration. And then you had to solve for your tension. So what I did was, the only thing you could do was
use
just plug in your values for your second law for the block.
Oh, yeah, I did
and then you solve for T, and that was something around like 10 newtons, I think.
Yeah, 9 points.
Because it was a 2 kilogram block, and then it was 9.8 minus 4.8.
And it has more did it ask magnitude, or is that a different question? Oh, yeah, it asks for magnitude of torque, or the other question.
What?
It just has. Oh yeah, it just has tension, right? It just has T, not.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So you find your tension, and then the second part was to find the I. So what you had to do was use your second law of torques. So you had your angular, you had your torque equals 10 newtons times, note your radius,
Oh yeah.
0.5 meters. So it was 5 newton meters for your net torque, but it was going in the negative direction.
Down, yeah.
This doesn't really matter because your angular acceleration is also in the same direction.
But what if the block was on the left side? It would go.
Well, it would be positive.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter though because your angular acceleration would be positive then.
It's just different side, left and right.
Yeah. What?
Shit, I think I didn't put the sign for that.
You don't have to, I don't think, because I just said it cancels out. It doesn't matter. Because if it's on this side, it's positive, but so is your acceleration.
Mm-hmm.
If it's this side, it's negative, and so is the acceleration. So negative on both sides, you just cancel that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So because your moment of inertia can't be negative. So if your torque is negative, then so is your acceleration. The acceleration you found by using your angular acceleration equals acceleration over radius, which was 4.8 over 0.5, which gave you 9.6 or something. And then you just do 5 divided by 9.6. And that gave you your answer for your moment of inertia. Honestly, yeah, really simple quiz. Yeah, it was a quiz. It wasn't even a final or a midterm, dude. Like, that was probably one of the lightest tests I've ever had. I think it was supposed to be a little harder considering there's a lot of cut content, especially since we had the strike, the lockout at the start of the year. So I know there was some buoyancy questions that got cut. I know there was some like static stuff that was gonna lead into what we're doing next semester. But
are we doing those next semester?
Yeah, we're doing statics next semester. We'll probably cover this content at some point. But yeah, really good final. Really good final. Kind of hypes me up a little bit going into the math one. You'll see some more studying for math. Like the video that I'm showing right now, this is just me studying for math anyway. So yeah, good test. Very happy with it. I'll catch you guys next time. Remember, like and subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Hit that bell notification so you can always get my notifications. And yeah, have a nice day.